Yeah, thank you very much for joining us as well on this conversation. Yeah, so similar question really for you, Ruwan. Just give us a quick, an intro of yourself in terms of your profession and of course your family, setup, and then you can give us an account of your experience, your growth journey with
Yeah,
us.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
excellent.
thank you.
So as you correctly mentioned, so my name is
Mm,
Rawane. Hello to everyone. Thank you for joining. So
mm,
I'm currently a territory manager for the Middle Eastern and Nordic region for an excellent company called Workato. We
mhm.
are headquartered at EMEA-wise in Barcelona. So I'm live from Barcelona as we speak.
Great.
So to give you a little background on me personally, so I'm 33 years old. So I've been working
Mhm,
for about, I don't know, about 15 years now, in a
mm,
range of different jobs and roles.
mm,
So to give you a little, I guess, personal background, so I was born and raised in a small town next to Toronto, in Canada.
right.
And I absolutely loved living there. I studied my university there. And at that point, I lived alone. My family had moved out back to the Middle East. And
Okay.
I absolutely loved living there. I felt I had my independence. I felt I had lived a very vibrant, independent life. It was excellent. But I slowly started to struggle with something, which I've spoken to a lot of my female friends, and they struggle with similar things, which
Mm,
is as a 20 something female, 24 turns to 25, 25 turns to 26, and your parents are not getting any younger. So as
mm,
you're starting to build your personal life and your personal career, for me anyway, what was a nagging thought was, I'm here, having this great life. Yet, yeah, as I said, my parents are not getting any younger.
mm,
So it was at that point, that was one of the inflection moments in my career, actually, because I loved my job, I loved the people I worked with. And as I was starting to build a case for, should I move away from the city that I love to moving, closer to home, being next to my parents, as I was building
mm,
the case for that, the other half of my heart was building a case for staying in the city that I love. So
mm,
fast
mm,
forward, I think what that inflection moment taught me in my career is to be very clear about where you're going and why.
mm, mm,
So as I mentally prepared myself for that move, I thought, okay, what are the things that are going to make this move great for me as well? Yes, I'm going to be closer to my family, but what does it matter to me, Rowan, as a professional?
mm,
So I created a criteria that I've been using throughout my career, and I'm going to share that with you. So the first thing is around people. So, people are really at the heart of going to work, right? Like today, I'm speaking with you. I speak to my colleagues on a daily basis, and how much you enjoy speaking to these people and working to these people will
mhm,
really shape your career.
mm,
So today, I really look at when I'm joining a company, who are the direct people I'm going to be working with, and who are the people that are going to shape my growth. And I actually proactively, I joined Workato 6 months ago. I proactively looked at what the leadership looks like from a female perspective.
mm,
Are there females that I can, look up to that look like me in the sense of have similar career backgrounds, similar,
mm,
lives that have grown, and what can I learn from them? So that's one piece, the people.
yeah,
The second criteria I built, I work in sales. So the second piece here is around product.
okay,
Is this product something, yeah, that I would, sell to my mom? Like, is this something that I would sell to my family? Is that, something that is close to my heart?
mm,
And the last piece there is around opportunity. So, am I being set up for success? And I think this kind of touches on what both of the previous ladies discussed, Nancy and Jihan, both kind of mentioned around values. So, is this, in line? Is this opportunity in line with my values? Is there opportunity for me to grow?
right,
So this criteria was great then, and it's great now. Of course, I've built layers over this. So, every year that I grow, I add some color to this criteria, but it's been working quite well for me.
mm,
Um, yeah,
great. Yeah, no,
yeah,
that's awesome. I really, I like, I like, I like. the bit that I like about your perspective, Rowan, is the why, right?
Mhm.
And we yes, well, our purpose in life, basically. And I personally have been asking myself this question for the past few years too, and I think it's a very, very important question that is, helping to determine what this what your next step should be, and for to help you, to lead a more meaningful life, right? So
Yeah,
getting that
absolutely.
balance right, yeah. So that was, that was really quite good, and I think, yeah, women can benefit from establishing that, so that they're kind of not being sort of moved from, it's kind of sort of walking through life aimlessly, if you like, right?
Yeah, you need to be
Um,
deliberate. You need to be deliberate about where
yeah.
you're going, how you want to grow, and I think
Mm,
even in your role, you can work on cultivating that growth. So I'm lucky enough to work with a my direct manager is amazing.
yes.
She's kind of grown in her role, and um, so that's someone that I'm surrounding myself with. But also,
Great.
I'm very conscious about who's on my team, who's my virtual team
Mm,
of coaches. I think both of the ladies have touched on this. I think it's incredibly
yes.
important. I have mentally, if I need to discuss something that feels a bit vulnerable to me, I know who I speak
Hmm.
to for that. If I'm looking
Mm,
for someone who's going to pump me up and say, this is
hmm.
what you need to do, I have someone for that. So
Right.
I
Right.
definitely have my virtual team of allies.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.